First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Galvis on the slide. The throw to first. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's only 1 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jordan Patterson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Low for ball one. Iannetta, base runner at first with one out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jake McGee will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jake McGee.
Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. .3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His individual history against Jake McGee. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. McGee's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Our score remains 2-1. Jose Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
So digging in now, David Dahl. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
David Dahl.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Striding in, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In his career, Story brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Two runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade Davis.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Holiday is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Jankowski makes a break for second. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Anderson notches his 3rd win of the year. Clayton Richard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Wade Davis records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more